Welcome to this week's episode of Your Stock Request for the 15th of February. Hi, I'm Michael Gable, Managing Director at Fairmont Equities. Your Stock Request is the weekly video where I take your requests and analyse the share price charts. This week we have Paladin Energy, Pilbara Minerals, Rural Funds Group, Helas and Duug Technology. So if you have a request, please send it through. Make sure you've signed up to the free newsletter, but our best stock tips come out on Tuesday in the Dynamic Investor Report, so please ensure you are getting that report. But if you do enjoy these videos, we'd love you to share them on social media or even leave us a review. Our main business is in portfolio management, so if you'd like my personal help managing your share portfolio, then please give me a call, and all the advice here is general only. So we'll start with the monthly chart of Paladin. I think that's important because despite all the moves recently, and obviously this is a stock that I've looked at a few times in the Dynamic Investor Report over the past several months, despite the moves recently, the volatility, we could see that on a monthly chart it's really only just beginning the move. So you've essentially had this very long base, and as we know, the longer you build a base, the bigger the move when you break out of it. As we could see, consolidating under that breakout, and then here's the breakout. So just starting the move. If we just switch back to the daily chart, look, it's still trending higher. We had this big consolidation where earlier in the year we're looking at the breakout. So just a classic sort of consolidation breakout. And then you've got small consolidations along the way, so not doing anything wrong. Pullback at the moment looks pretty normal to me, and it's at a support level, so it just looks like another buying opportunity. PLS, so what's interesting, so this is the daily chart. What's interesting is it's still holding on to this December low. So you've had this pullback here in the share price, sort of a break to a new low and then a quick reversal all on volume. So good sign that may well be the low, where you've got this sort of exhaustive move lower. And now it's, after bouncing, it has come back, but we could see sort of the range tightening up here. So it's holding above this low. As it tightens up the range, it does look like the risk is that it breaks to the upside. So in the short term, you'd be looking at potentially a move to $4. But it still does look like it's overall building a base before it's eventually ready to start trending higher again. Rural funds. So if we start with the weekly chart, we've essentially got this downtrend. It looks like it sort of broke that downtrend recently. It's come back and retested it and bounced. The only thing is on the daily chart, look, that is a bit of a sharp move down. So the last few days don't look particularly bullish, but again, as long as it holds here, then should just be able to continue with its new uptrend. Helas, so I'll just zoom out, as we can see, just downtrend. So it's still in that downtrend. This bounce off the low. What we had was this sort of big gap down or massive volume. So here's the volume previously, then this massive volume, only for it to bounce after that. So again, that could be an exhaustive low, just people finally giving up on the stock, only for it to get bought up. It hasn't really kicked on, so it's early days to say that we're definitely in a low. It does look like potentially that's a low. Maybe it's going to build a base, but we do need to start seeing some higher highs and higher lows. Okay, DUG, so in comparison, here's a stock that is in an uptrend instead of a downtrend, looking pretty good. I mean, even with this sort of recent spike higher, at risk of then getting sold off, but it looks like there's no warning signs here. I mean, to me, this just looks like a little bull flag. So you've got this spike higher, a little bull flag, and it looks like it's just preparing to break higher again and resume its uptrend, so it's still looking good. Okay, well that's all for this week. If you have a request, send it through. We do get a lot of requests, so I'll try my best, but send it through and I'll try to cover it next Thursday for you.